Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Haraldus and today I'm doing a quick review of this React Typescript book. This book is written by Rippon. He's a software engineer with over 20 years experience, and for the last 10 years he's been head of software development at the company called the Access Group. I read this book about 2 or 3 weeks ago. At the time I had no experience with TypeScript. However, I've been building different projects with React for a couple of years now, so I do know what I'm doing with React. Overall, I think it's worth reading if you'd like to learn more about TypeScript, React and how to use the two together. Part 1 of this book goes over the basics of React, like JSX, components, props and state. It also goes over the basics of TypeScript, how to set up a React TypeScript project manually with Webpack and Babel. It also goes over how to use the basic React hooks such as useEffect, useState, useRef, useMemo and the callback hook. Even though I knew most of the React stuff, I learned a lot of new things, mostly about TypeScript. Part 2 of this book goes over different styling approaches for your React apps, such as plain CSS, CSS modules, CSS in JavaScript, Tailwind and how to use SVGs in React. It also goes over using React Router, and lastly it goes over working with forms. This is where you learn to create forms using the useState hook, and then you unlearn this to create better performing forms that don't use the useState hook. Part 3 is all about data. It covers state managing, using prop drilling, using React context and using Redux. It also covers working with REST APIs, such as how to post and fetch data, using React Query and also how to interact with GraphQL APIs. It also shows some examples of the Apollo GraphQL client. Part 4 is the last part of this book, and it covers some advanced React TypeScript concepts, such as using generic props, using render props, creating custom hooks, unit testing with Jest and React testing library. What I like about this book is that it has many examples that you can try to run on your local machine to understand how a particular concept works. It also has a series of questions after each section to check your understanding of the topic. This is really helpful for me, as sometimes I think that I know a given topic, but when I actually check it, there's still some gaps. Another good thing about this book is that you get to build a few small apps when reading this book. This allows you to get some practical experience and not just read the topic in a book. I also like how you're learning more about than just React and TypeScript, but also other tools like Webpack, Babel, React DevTools, Tailwind CSS, Redux, React Query, GraphQL, even how to create a path token for the GitHub GraphQL API, creating and managing environment variables using the Apollo GraphQL client, unit testing with Jest and React testing library. These are all things that are not directly React and TypeScript. However, when you're building apps with React and TypeScript, you will probably need this, and also it's just expanding your knowledge of the whole ecosystems and all of these popular tools that are available to you. Overall, I would recommend this book to anyone that wants to learn how to use TypeScript in React projects. And even though I had some previous React experience, I still learned new things from this book and really enjoyed the overall experience. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching and see you again in the next one.